Hey, happy Sabbath, everybody. So, we just had our visitors for taco night leave. We had our in-laws over tonight and had a fantastic dinner and good conversation and everything that kind of goes along with that. So, it was really, really nice. But that leaves me with 9:30 almost, and it is past my time. I need my beauty sleep, people. I just got a chance to see Gus's Day 15 video. Loved it. It was really nice to get a chance to put a face with the name, Nathan, and nice to kind of meet you, sort of, kind of. But dude, appreciate your candidness on the answers. It was awesome to listen to you kind of going through some of the same stuff that we are. It's really neat that we're kind of all in this together. You know, it's very Alexander Dumas, man, all for one and one for all, and Three Musketeers style. So really appreciated that, Gus. That was a good video, and Nathan, thanks for participating in that. So for today, day 15, we are getting. Well, I was thinking about it today. Somebody had asked, how are you doing with regards to this whole like 40-day concept thing, and I'm like, honestly, in 5 days, it's all downhill from here, and that's kind of weird to think. We've been starting this thing, and we're kind of marching our way up this big old hill, and after this, we kind of coast on down. And I think we're past a lot of the real beginning initial difficulties of this whole thing, and are kind of now moving into what I would almost term like a cruising or a maintenance component of this whole thing. Like, felt great the last few days, felt fantastic the last few days, and really have for a while now. Felt really, really good, and it's not struggling near like I was before. On the weight loss front, I'm down to 295 officially. Bounced back up to 297. I told you this last week. I'm back down to 295 now. And that's 32 pounds since I started. Now, that's not all on the fast, but that's 32 pounds since I started working and working towards stuff in the end part of October. Probably 12 or so pounds on the fast so far in 15 days. So, which is kind of nice. I'm actually, I think I lost some of that initial weight already too. So it's kind of like that would have been stuff that would have come off in the fast as well. So maybe not as much in the fast, but 32 down overall, I'll take that all day long. So, from a standpoint of just kind of how things are going, we did have taco night tonight. It was a lot easier to sit down and have dinner with everybody as everybody was eating. My wife put my juice on a nice ornate plate so that it looked like I was able to sit down with everybody and have dinner. But I found a can today of coconut juice, or like coconut water basically, and was drinking some of that for a little bit of electrolyte replacement. And it wasn't bad. I'm finding I'm not a huge coconut water fan. So I've yet to really find a brand that I like enough to continue drinking it. So it wasn't too bad. A nice little change of pace tonight. A little bit of somewhat flavored water as we were going through things. But yeah, I really don't have much else to say on this update other than just things are going well. The Omega Juicer works fantastically. Here come Sunday, maybe I'll give us a little bit of a demonstration on how it goes. Super low RPM, pretty quiet for the most part. And I find it interesting because it doesn't take and like chew up the vegetables. It kind of just presses them, which is kind of cool. To me, I thought it was a neat way of going about doing it, and gives you a definitely different flavored juice. My Mean Green today came out with a lot more kale flavor. So I'm pulling a lot more juice out of the kale with this than I was even with the Champion and the Centrifugal. So I'm pretty impressed with it from that. It'll do wheatgrass and all that stuff, but like Gus mentioned in his video the other day, and I mentioned a little bit before, I'm not a big fan of wheatgrass. It tastes like you took a faceplant and you ate dirt and grass and whatever else. So I'm sure it has its place. I'm sure it has its detox properties, but yeah. I am going to be having for juice tomorrow. I'm very excited for breakfast. I'm going to do a mixture of pineapple and pomegranate. So I bought a couple pomegranates. I was inspired by Gus's purchasing of pomegranates. I didn't juice it like Gus did the first time and juice the whole thing. But I went through and did the little de-seeding trick that I found on the video. And it is really slick. It comes out crazy fast. Ended up with an entire bowl of pomegranate seeds, threw the husks right in the thing. It is a cool deal. So if you get a chance to scope that out, scope it out. It's a neat way to do pomegranate, and makes them actually worth the while of actually trying to go through and prepare them for eating them. So, but other than that, I'm going to let you all go tonight. I'm going to go to bed and get some sleep and catch up on some sleep that I have not been getting this week. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow on day 16.